1828. There, a group of people were trying to get the government to abolish slavery. They became known as the abolitionists. This is Olaudah Equiano. In 1783, he went to see Granville Sharp, a famous anti-slavery campaigner, to tell him about the captain of a slave ship who'd ordered that 131 people should be thrown overboard and drowned. The case got a lot of publicity and was the beginnings of the abolition movement.
Gentlemen, we are met to form a society for the abolition of the slave trade.
Former slaves like Equiano and Cuguano published their autobiographies. The abolitionists went round the country giving lectures and talks to get people on their side. The movement got support all over the country.
Shall Scotsmen endure this, and the treadmill, and the whip?
A good weapon never hurt anyone.
Does it not, brother? I have in my hand a Jamaican whip. If I cannot lay your back open with one stroke, I shall give £200 to any charity you name.
So that's how slavery ended?
No. At first the abolitionists didn't ask for an end to slavery. They asked for an end to the slave trade, so that it would be illegal for anyone else from Africa to be sold as a slave.
I don't understand. If they're against slavery, why didn't they ask for it to be abolished?
The only way the law would be changed was through Parliament, and many plantation owners were members of Parliament or had friends who were. They claimed that Britain would be ruined if slavery was abolished.
I acknowledge that the slave trade is not an amiable trade. Neither is the trade of a butcher an amiable trade. And yet a mutton chop is a very good thing.
The property of the West Indies is at stake. Though you may be generous with your own property, sir, you should not be so with the property of others.
It was discussed in Parliament for several years.
The nature of this trade is now laid open to us. We can no longer plead ignorance. We cannot evade it.
If the abolitionists had asked for full abolition straight away, the planters would have been even more opposed. Abolishing the actual trade was a good first step. In 1807, the law came into force. The slave trade was illegal.
So did it work? Did slavery just die out then?
No. Smuggling of slaves still carried on, and in some places the slave population got even bigger. This was because children were born and became slaves automatically. So the abolitionists carried on campaigning, this time for full abolition of slavery.